Okay, we're here at the end of January, and this is the month of resolutions. And I make resolutions, and I want to share with you a secret about keeping the most important, probably resolution, or commonly made resolution, I should say, um, in January, and that is weight loss. So a few years ago, I started this program, and it is it's phenomenal. All right, it works for everybody. It works for men and women. Works for children. Works for old and young. It works for your pets. Uh, it works for vegans and carnivores, and it works for people who have every kind of body shape and metabolism. Um, you name it, it works. All right. And the secret is very simple, but it works. Usually, the simplest things in life are the best things in life. And the secret that I've found for this phenomenal weight loss program is the common restaurant straw. Um, and what I've done is I have learned that if you're really serious about losing weight and you want to lose weight, um, it's really simple. Stop putting food in your mouth. So what I've done is gone on 3 week fast for the last number of years, and the 3 week fast excludes all food. And I'm not talking about uh, just anything you can fit through this straw. My fast is only what you can fit through this straw. So you aren't going to have smoothies or anything ground up like that. It's going to be liquid, fine, pure liquids. Things like bone broth is a game changer. You're getting nutrition, some carbs. You're getting minerals and things like that. But one of the other things I do is breakfast is a glass of orange juice. Um, if I need a little bit more, I'll use for lunch. We'll do some carrot juice, maybe mix the orange and the carrot juice. The best thing that you can drink is water, right? As much water as possible. But go get a couple of these at your grocery store, a lemon and a lime. Cut those up, throw them in the water, and it flavors it. It makes it a lot easier to drink more water. All right, hot tea. This is a good one. End of the night, you need a little second dinner, a little bit of hot tea with some lemon in there. All right. You want to change it up? You can do pickle juice. Pickle juice is tastes pretty good when you haven't eaten for a couple of weeks. Don't eat the pickles, just drink the juice. All right. I do vitamins so that I'm not getting so I'm getting enough nutrients that way also. If you need to do that, this is a good one. Is chewing gum, because you're going to want to go through the motions of eating, though even though you're not eating. You're going to crave the idea of eating. Usually, after the first 2 days, you have no more hunger pains. They go away, and then it's just totally focused on the mental battle of your mind. Says you see food, you see an advertisement for this greasy burger, and it looks so good. Everything looks so good. Okay, you have to. It's a battle. Struggles are real. Okay, this will help you. Another thing I do partway through is just to be healthy. Is I do a cleanse. You do a colon cleanse. Um, you're doing a reset for your whole body. It's like so healthy. You feel great as far as you're getting light on your feet. You are fatigued. Um, but colon cleanse, I often do a parasite cleanse because I've heard that 50% of Americans have parasites in their body. You can do that. This year I haven't done it yet. But anyway, those are some of the things you can do. But the biggies, I'm going to give you a couple tools to make you successful in this journey if you choose to take it. Um, this is number one tool is a good scale. A scale that's digital and goes to the 10th of a pound. We often think of weight loss in pounds. Usually it's little tenths. If you lose 5/10 of a pound in 2 days, that's a pound, right? That's a big win. So I've learned not to concentrate on a whole pound. I've learned to concentrate on little tenths of a pound, and they add up into big pounds. All right, so get yourself a good scale. Number two, the second tool is this little dude. This guy will keep you honest. All right, this is a fabric tape measure. Measures perfectly around your belly and your waist. I take 3 measurements that I track during this 3-week period. My weight every day to the 10th of a pound, and then for me, or for anybody really, but what I'm trying to do mostly is lose weight in my stomach and my waist. That's where most men gain it, primarily. And so what I do is, starting my little journey, is I take a measurement of the largest part of my belly and then my waist. So I write that down, my starting date, and then I do it at the end of the first week, again, at the end of the second week, and then to finish at the end of the third week to see my progress, all right? So this year, I'm at the end right now, so these are my finished measurements. And you don't want to suck in or anything or push out. You just go around, and I'm at 35 and a half, 35 and 3/4. Go down a little bit. About 34 and 3/4. All right, and so that's my end measurement. You can't go by the measurements of your pants because they make pants to fit much larger body sizes. So I wear typically a 34-inch pant, but usually I'm a lot larger than that. I don't know if these pant fabric companies are making people feel better to make more sales, but usually some guys can have like me. I started with a 39 1/4 inch belly and a 36-inch waist when I started, January 8th, and I could fit into my 34s. Now they're pretty loose, and I'm swimming in them. All right, so that's number 2. Number 3 tool is a good ledger of your progress. Okay, so what I do is I write down my starting date, January 23rd, the 8th of January. My belly measurement was 39 1/4. My waist was 36. That day I was at 188.8. I'd lost a couple pounds in December because I was starting to eat healthier. But okay, I'm going to just tell you the numbers real quickly. What happened? The first week you're going to have big losses, and then they're going to gradually get smaller and smaller. But then as you track it, you're going to be very encouraged. First day, 188.8. The second day, the 9th, I was down to 186.2. Over 2.5 pounds in one day. The next day, 184.8, 183, 182.2, 180.8, 180.2, 179.6 by the end of that week, Sunday to Sunday. So I was down 9 pounds. 9 pounds in a week. All right. After that week, my belly was 37 and a half. My waist was 35 and a half. All right. So I'd lost almost 2 inches, and I'd lost a half inch on my waist. The second week, I was at 179.6. I went up on Monday. I don't know how on liquid, but you can. 180.4. I was working out during this time too, so that could have been part of it. 180.4, back to 179, and then this was discouraging. I went 177.4, 177 the next day, 177 again, and then 176. So that day, in 4 days, I only lost a pound and a half, not even. Okay, but by the end of that week, my belly was down to 36 and 3/4. My waist was down 35. I'd lost an inch on my waist in 2 weeks. That's a win. Okay, Third week, 175.4, 175.4, 174.6, 173.2, 172, 170.8, 169.4, and today I went back up to 170. My goal was to get in the 160s. I've only been in the 160s about 3, maybe 4 times in the last 25 plus years. So this was a lot of work this time, man. I was really diligent. All right, and when you're doing the liquid, you're not losing just water weight. You're losing fat and some muscle. Um, so for those who are working out, you'll probably want to drink some of that chocolate milk because it'll keep your muscle mass. All right, but by this last week, no matter what I did, my fatigue, I was wore out, and I was just my body was shrinking quick. All right, so the end of those 3 weeks, my belly was down to 36.5 inches, my waist 34 3/4, almost 3 inch loss on my belly, and what, over an inch in my waist in 3 weeks. But your body changes. I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but my body from a few inches around your gut is a big difference. It's a big difference. So anyway, this is what I've done, and I'm telling you, it works. Now some people say, "Oh, but you're going yo-yo." Well, there's one thing I've learned about weight loss and weight gain. The same people who say, "Oh, fasting's unhealthy, it's not good for you," are people who don't fast. Um, People who say, "Oh, don't do yo-yo diets or whatever," it's sometimes excuse not to diet. As I gained weight over the decades, my weight gain progress kind of went like this. I gained weight, then lose some because of a diet, and then gain some more and lose some. And I kept going up and down, but my trajectory was up. It's okay to lose weight the same way. You go down and then you gain something. You go down and you gain something. You go down. And what I found is over the years, my body is changing. Yep, I go back up sometimes, but my trajectory over time is a slow decline, and I'm becoming better and better aware and in shape and maintaining gradual losses, which is a win, and what we're really trying to do is the long haul, and finish this journey. So anyway, I hope that helps you in your resolutions. I just wanted to share with you this great secret that I've come across, and God bless you in your endeavor to stop putting food in your mouth. Uh, Start with, I've done this since I was young. I started in my teens. I remember the first day, 2 days. I remember the time I went 3 days, and I thought, "Oh my goodness, I'm going to die." Well, as I got older and gained more weight, it became easier. It's a mental thing. And then I went to 2 weeks. That was a biggie. And then I went on a really long extended fast. That one was a little detrimental to my health. But after doing that long time, 3 weeks isn't too hard at all. So if you start and you go, "I can only do one day," then do a day, and then next week do 2 days, or next month, and work up. And if you do this, there will come a time where you can go 3 weeks without eating. It's going to be a battle, but I do it year after year after year. Now, you don't want to be around people some of the time because you're going to be hangry, and it's no fun when they're feasting and they're going, "What do you want to eat?" And you're like, "I'll have some broth," you know. But it's worth it. I'm telling you, I feel different. I feel younger, and I wanted to pass this on to you. All right. God bless.